Hello. I'm waiting for your response. How fast for first in one item in link list? Hi. Hello. Đàm Phi Hải. Hello Hải. Hi.
Yes.
Hi, can you tell me how far it is?
I just back. Can you tell me?
My question is, assume that you have you double limit or we call limit to store n item. Okay. Yes. And then now I give you the key or the one item, and I want you to search for that item. So how fast is that in work case? Can you see the laptop here? Hello.
I can say. Do you want me to say it's like complexity or compare to something?
Sure, complexity.
I think n.
Big O of what?
Log n.
Log n. How can you achieve the log n for double inlet?
No.
Can you imagine the double inlet? How it's organized? Here is the linked list.
Yes.
It's store, let's say 10, 15, 20, 21, 5. How many items inside here? Hi. Okay, you have to spend time to reach the old slide. Okay, I need not to cost my time here. Log n. No. N. It's simple question. Remember, here is n, not log n. And I only explain many times only. Now we go to not the list again. Now we go to binary search tree. But the motivation is why we need binary search tree. Because if you link list, it costs your time. Here is log n. No, n. It's linear to the number of components or number of items. I respond this totally. So the topic today about binary search tree. I want to tell why. Well, how to write why? Why like this? Why we study binary search tree? If you use linked, the complexity visual of n. Now, the binary search tree can help to reduce to log 2 of log n. Okay, that is why. You have many other methods for provide better complexity, not log 2 of n. But not now. Now I just compare between linked and binary search tree only. Then now you can see binary log 2 of n is much better than linear log n. N. It's much better than. He is big, much bigger. So he is smaller time. It's better. It's faster. So that's why we need binary tree. The question is, next question is how. You have to understand first what is binary tree for. What is that? Here, the figure tell you how, where, what they see. You store your data in each node of tree. Each node of tree, and each of your data must provide the key. Each key. What does it mean key first? What is key? You can compare with your student course. That is key. Or maybe that is your name. Also, you can use the key. But maybe if you use your name as key, then the two students may be the same name. It means that the two items maybe share the same key. So what does it mean, this relationship? Here, on any node in left subtree, that figure tell you that is root. Root had a key k is the number. Then binary tree satisfies this relationship. Any node on left subtree must be less than key, and key is less than any node in the right subtree. Okay, that is the idea symbol to define what is the binary tree. You can see, for example, first, empty tree is the binary tree. What does it mean, empty tree? No node inside of that tree we call empty tree. Next, one node tree with one node only. Let's say, for example, let's say here, 20. Also binary tree. And for example, another some symbol. If there is 20 only, then this left, remember when I draw on the left, without the left subtree, here is 10. Here also binary tree. Why? Because the left node is 10, the key is 10, 10 less than 20. Or another, here also binary tree. If here is 30, here is still the binary tree. Why? Because 10 less than 20, 20 less than 30. Or another, 10, 10, 30. Let's see 25. Let's see here 40. Here binary tree. Why binary tree? First, because 25 is the binary tree. 40 is also the binary tree. And it means that here is binary tree. Here is the binary tree. And this subtree also binary tree. And 10 is also binary tree. So here also binary tree. Okay? You can test. It means that binary tree. It means that any subtree must be binary tree. Any subtree must be DSA. And then for binary tree, left less than root, root less than right. So I can summarize into this formula. less than root. Here, in order to be the binary tree, it satisfies this condition. Left less than root, root less than right. What does it mean? Left, every node on left must be less than root, root less than any node in right. Is it clear? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it clear? About concept only. If I present you, I present to you any tree, I ask that is it binary tree or not? You have to verify. For example, search for me. Hello, can you see my desktop? Hi. Quyền Duy Lập. Hello, Lập.
Yes.
Can you see the picture here? The tree here?
Yes.
I see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes on that tree. I give the 30 to the root node only. Can you give me the other tree value? The tree must be binary tree. After filling with your value, the tree must be binary tree. Can you give any value here? For example, here, what value should be here? Can you give any value here?
20 in
20.
left.
Here. Any value here? For example, if here 32. If I give you 32, can you fill that value?
30.
No. Okay. No problem at all. But if you fill 30, if not, you can accept your problem. Two nodes or two of your data or more than one data share the same key. Okay. No problem at all. No problem at all because here. So one more. Phạm Lê Song Tuấn. Hello Tuấn. Hi.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Can you see the desktop here?
Yes,
Can you put
yes.
some value in the 40? Around 40 to make the tree here become binary tree. For example, this node, what value here?
20.
And here?
50. 50.
50 here? Okay, one more. If I give you here 60, what value should be here?
70. No. 55.
Okay. You can fill any value there, right? But there are a lot of value. It can make the tree like this is binary tree. Okay, I passed the concept about binary tree only. It means that I only tell you what I answer for what is binary tree. You can answer only. And why? Why? Because we can reduce the time. Right? That is why. That is what? Okay. Some shall I tell you about that? Now, the question is, for example, if you want to search for the smallest value on binary tree, how to? For example, here. If we have a binary tree like that, let's say here, 30, here 40, here 31 or 35, here 42. Okay. Here 20. 25. Okay. Here 27. Here the 22. Here 10. Here 5. Here is 67. For example, if you had a tree like that, first, is it the binary tree or not? Any? Nam Hải, Hải Nam, Hải Lô, Hải Nam.
Yes.
Can you see the
Yeah.
data?
Yes.
You answer here binary tree or not?
The binary tree.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Thank you. My next question is I pass you the root here. The question is how we can return the smallest value of that tree. What I mean that is the tree is root at 30. First add on, if you look by your eye, what is the smallest value in that tree? Hải.
Yeah.
What is the smallest value in that tree?
5.
What is the largest value in that tree?
67.
Okay, by your eye you can see, but the question is how you can eliminate the program to search for by the largest or smallest. Let's talk about we start at root.
I will find a right side.
Okay.
Right side and left side.
Okay.
To find the small and large.
You go to right, and from here it had a right. You go to right, and check right. Go to right, and you stop. When you stop, the largest value is 77 here. Smallest, you go on left and left up here and left, and when you cannot go left anymore, you stop, and here is smallest. So that is very simple to find the smallest and largest, right? That is the idea. Here is the pseudo code on it. Okay. Now next for how to search for the item. Let's talk about here. Remember binary search tree. We have S stand for searching. It means that they want to emphasize that tree is support the searching process is searching fast, with any the number of nodes. The question is, I want to plan how to search for, let's say 80. The question is, you search for the item I give here the number of comparison. $80, and the result may not have found or not found, right? Let's see, 25. Let's see here, number 8. So I do for the first one. I explain how the binary search tree can provide you the better complexity compared to linear search in linear. Okay, assume that we want to search for the 80. So your key is 80. So now you have to search for 80. Okay, the question is how to. Okay, first you have to compare to 30. Now 30 is greater than 80. 80 greater than 30. 80 greater than 30. So when the 80 greater than 30, and then by the binary search tree on the left search tree here are less than 30. So it means that you need not to search on left search tree. Again, your keys is greater than the root, and you know that on or value on left only less than root, so you need not to search on left, because if you search on that is useless. So that's why you throw a half of die. So that's why you search on the right tree here only. So you have to do next. You search for 80 from this subtree. Mean that the tree root at 40. So that's why you have to compare 80 with 40. 80 greater than 40. So that's why you can't search on right subtree. It means that the tree root at 42. So that's why you have to compare 80 with 42 and greater than. So you go to right and you compare with the tree with root at 67. You compare with that and you can go right greater than. And now you can see on the right tree noon. It means that right tree noon. You stop and return not found. And how many comparison? You compare with 30, with 40, with 42, with 7, is 67. So 1, 2, 3, 4 comparison. Are you okay? And now I want you to fill the similar for 25. Nguyễn Anh Khoa, hello Khoa.
Yes, yes.
Can you fill the value here? How many comparison if you want to search for number 4?
To search for number 4, we need 4 comparison.
25.
25, 3.
3. Compare which value?
First is 30, then we go left, so compare with 20. Then we go right, we compare with 25.
If found
we
not
stop.
All right.
Yes.
Return the root to the 435 here. Where you return the reference to the 25, right? And similar, if you compare, you search for number 8. How many comparison?
We need 4 comparison.
And not 4, right?
Yeah, not 4.
Thank you. Thank you, Quan. And that is search. Now the question, how to implement the binary search tree. Now we go to the code. Okay. First, I want to introduce you about the binary tree, binary search tree. Here are defined by interface. Again, interface define only the semantic of methods without any implementation. Again, only it means that if your tree want to be the binary search tree, you are able to implement this API, this interface. It means that you have to support add methods, remove methods. Remember, add you pass the item. Item right now is T. T means that the generic class, generic data type. But when you remove, you need not to pass the item. You just pass the key of any data types of that type. And similar for search. Okay. And descending I will explain later. Now I want to implement by using this class binary search tree. I define class binary search tree. Here I want to implement it. And for I3 worker, I will introduce again later. But now how we implement the tree to support on the method inside of binary search tree. Let's talk about how to think about the tree. The tree must contain nodes, you can see. So that the tree contain only the root node enough. Back to slide, you can see. Top figure. That figure tells you many things. That gives in order because you can see the arrow, many arrow here. It means that you need to store root only. Means that the pointer to node, you need to store root only. But how many nodes inside here? You can count right now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Assume that if you contain many more methods, many more nodes, and somebody asks you, okay, how many nodes you store, you have to count it again. So when you count it, you take time. So that's why one more data you should store is the size, means that the number of nodes inside. For example, here you can 1, 2, 3, 1 to 7. Okay. So that's why you can see we keep only in binary search tree, we keep only the pointer to root only. No need to keep any otherwise. And one more information, that is the number of nodes in that tree. Actually, you need not to store, but because you store, and then you can answer the number of nodes very, very fast. No need to count it again. Okay, that's why we need to store the count. And let's talk about how about the code here. You can see we store the reference to root only. At beginning in constructor of the binary search tree, we assign with null, mean that null pointer. And when we assign with null, the size also equal to 0. Again, the size contains a number of nodes inside of tree. So that's enough. Now you should answer next. How to define nodes and what does mean node? Back to the slide. You are developer of library called binary search tree. You are developer means that you create, you build a code, okay? You write in code and then you share it. Mean that you share the, I assume that you are able to share that library to the other person. Other person must be developer or must be programmer. And then you can use library to store any kind of data. So that is the user, but the user is also programmer. And you can see the user of that list. The user remember here, user is programmer, not end user. The user of tree. Now they want to use your data, your library to store their data. So their data is number. For example, here data is 6, 5, 4, so on here number. So remember, you need not to expose the whole node here to user. You need not, because if you expose all of node to direct user, that is not good design. Not good design. Because the user only need to store their data only. Okay, how about the node? You can see the node contain two data, this cell, and one pointer to left and one pointer to right subtree. What do mean pointer to left or reference to left? Mean that the left and right is point to node, What is the data type for here? Left and right. This is node. So node is here inside two links. One link to left, also node, and one link to right, also node. So how I replace to code? Go up or go down. You can see here. I define how define the node. First, I define class nodes, but depend on T minus the data type store inside. So inside store the data, and also we call item, and also the reference to left and right. A reference to node and left and right. So when it's in the constructor, when you put data left and right, it's assigned to inside. Okay, so that is the node symbol. And in order to prevent the end user can see the node, I put the node inside of class BFT. We call the node is inner class of BFT. Okay, inner. Okay, that is how I organize the data for BFT. The question is next, how we implement the add method here. How, right? Let's talk about that. Back to slide. The first case, assume that at beginning, initial, at beginning the tree is empty. So you can see the picture like that, root is empty. What I mean, you have root and point to 0. Null. Null means 0. Now I want to ask, let's say 50. Then the action here, I create a node with 50, left null, right null, and here I store into root like that. Okay, so how I do like that in code? Add. Remember, when you add, you have to increase the number of nodes, mean that the size into 1. Now, here, the root means that the data inside of BFT class, we keep the pointer to root only. Now we assign root equal to call add again. Remember, we had two different methods add. The method add with one parameter here, he declare with the public. It means that you expose this API to outside, means that to a user. But the add method with two parameters, you declare with the private. It means that you need not to expose. It means that the end user, the user of this library cannot see this method. And for the add method, you return void. But for the add method with two parameters, internal using, you return node. What does mean return node? You return the root of that, the tree after adding. They mean that, what does mean node here? Here is the root of what? The root of the tree after adding. What I mean? Here you add item here into that tree, this tree, roots. Yeah. And after adding, maybe the root chain. And when the root chain or not chain, you always return the pointer to the root of that tree after adding. That is the idea. So that's why when you have the root, you assign into the root here. Okay. So let's talk about how we add 50 into empty tree. So root right now is empty because at beginning the root equal to empty. The empty tree. So you put item now is 50. So you come here. You check root equal to null or not. Root now equal to null. So it return the new root. Now it return the node contain the item with left and right equal to null. It means that return node of 50. And by when you return it, when this function finish, it return the pointer to 50. So that's why here root equal to add. It means that you assign the reference to node 50 to the root of the tree. So that's why you come this. And it means that you have that tree, the tree like this. Now assume if you want to add one more. Add, let's say 20. How it work? Okay, the idea for you by hand, you do like that. Before that, you had a tree look like here. Right? So now I redraw it, look like here, root 4 to 50. Now how to add 20? The idea is you create a node called 20 and you attach to the left of that, left of 50. The question is how computer do it? Now you call, again, you call the add method from that tree. Remember root here is now 4 to 50. 50. Okay. So when you call here, it means that you call this method. But now you pass the root. Root is not null anymore because root now it contain the node of 50. So that's why node is equal to null. No, not null. So now if not null, you set the key of the new data. Mean that now is item now is 20. Key of 20 less than root of item or not. Mean that less than 50 or not, right? Mean that 20 less than 50 or not. Yes. If yes, mean that it do this method. This line. I rewrite. I want to emphasize. This line is the assignment. But in order to perform assignment, it has to call recursive. Remember, call recursive. What I mean? It calls itself. But now it calls itself with the tree. Now it left subtree. Why I know left subtree? Because the root dot left means that the root left means that the left subtree. Now root is equal to 50. So root dot left means that null. Before that is null. Right? Before adding null. So that's why left root null. So it means that, can you see? It means that it calls itself. It means that it runs from beginning. It check it. Now again run from beginning, but now root is mean that the null because that is the left of the main root. So that's why root equal to null. Yes. It return node to 20. It create node contain 20 and it return. So it means that when it return, then it return to this position. It return to the position. It means that the code I highlight here is the reference to node 20. So the reference to node 20 is now assigned to the root dot left, means that it is assigned to the attached to the left of the 50. So that's why by the assignment you get the tree like this. Yeah. Is it okay? Hello, is it clear for you? Any question?
Yes.
Do you want me to plan something? Hello. Do you want me to plan to something? Now I want to run the function to see step by step. My computer, sorry, my computer is quite slow today. I don't know. I go into the 3D mode. Sorry, quite slow. Now I assume that I will be at T. Sorry. BD don't ask. For you boy add, let's see the 50. How can you first? You run it first. You can see this result. Waiting. Here, the tree contains 50, right? Because you want to add the item with the 50. The question is how I click on this here. To add the breakpoint for the function. Breakpoint. So now I go to here, I debug this file. Waiting, it's slow, please. Can you see here? Right. Now you go the function, you run F, you press F is mean that you step over, mean that you need not to see go inside of that function. But you press 7, F7 mean that you need to go inside. Now I want to go inside. Here. I press F7 to go inside. So I go inside the add method here. The first line here, right? And now it did the assignment. But in order to perform the assignment, it has to call the method ask with 2 parameters here. So now I want to go inside by F7. Okay, it jump here. Can you see it? Hello. Hello, everybody. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
Now you can see what is the value of item right now. You can I highlight it and you can see the item right now is 50. What is root right now? Root is null. You can see. Can you see my desktop? Hello. Right? Root equal to null. So that's why when you execute it, it returns the new node. It creates a node contain a data and it return. So now if I press F7 again, okay, it goes to create node. Create node, so it has to go to constructor of this, right? So I don't want. I skip it. So how good? I step over. Press A. I want to step A. Or maybe want to step out. One more, we can step out. Okay, step out of constructor. Okay, it means that it return here also because before that it go to constructor of node to run step by step, but I don't want. I quit by F7, mean that step out. And now from here go next F7 again to go next step. Okay, it return. So when it return into this assignment. And sure, on the right side is the reference to the node content is 50. So it perform assignment the root equal to 50. Okay. Net increase sign. Okay. And net quit mean that go to the here. So go to here, it bring out the tree. It bring out F7 again. It bring out. Okay, you can see the output. Okay, by F7 again to see the output. Okay, notice I run also, right? So if not, I can see the output like this. I run, so it will stop. Yeah. Now I assume that I want to read more detail. I want to add look like 20. BST dot add 20. But I don't want to. I put it here. Or maybe I put a. If not, when I put the platform and then I run debug, then it only add 50 into the tree and it stop here and it waits for us to go step by step. So let's talk about how I do. I debug. I run it. I debug here. Please wait for a couple of minutes. Okay, it stop here. What does it mean? It means that the BST only contain 50 only. Okay, now we go to stop here. Now it's add for you. Now I go step by step. I want to go detail.